Euphemisms tell us about ourselves, and what bugs us, and why. For Jeffrey Hughes, euphemisms are infuriating. So much, that he has created a euphemism for euphemisms, verbicide. We are killing off words. Our language only appears to communicate because we are constantly using substitutions. Euphemisms are prevalent in several different fields. In medicine, euphemisms can be used to make painful topics more bearable. A doctor might use a euphemism to comfort the family of a deceased person or to spare unpleasant images. For families, euphemisms serve as placeholders for disturbing or emotional issues. A doctor does not want to upset them unnecessarily or hurt them. For doctors, who are surrounded by death on a regular basis, thinking of it constantly can take a toll on emotions and mental status. Euphemisms, then, can serve a productive purpose to shield people in the medical profession from the burden. Different fields have their own collection of euphemisms. Doctors, funeral home directors, therapists, and others may use a set of euphemisms in their position to avoid unpleasantness. Certain euphemisms may be useful in one setting can be inappropriate in another. We will share some examples later. Because euphemisms are used to avoid unpleasant topics, medicine, specifically death, illness, and bodily functions are full of euphemistic language. Patients do not die, but experience a negative outcome. This negative outcome may have come from a therapeutic misadventure. This makes it sound more like an Indiana Jones movie rather than a failed surgery. A doctor might say the patient went. But where did they go? Are they coming back? Or they might say they lost a patient. How do you lose someone? Isn't their body still present? There is a benefit for doctors. When they are surrounded by death, euphemisms serve to mitigate the macabre. The euphemisms benefit the doctors more than the patients. Often patients are just confused because they are not privy to the jargon. Instead of saying someone has died, we say, they are no longer with us. They left the building, they kicked the bucket, bought the farm, gone home, laid down their burden, or are pushing up daisies. It is also used to make things sound more pleasant. In 1662, the words grave, corpse and body were used frequently, but now in the 2000s, we say the deceased. Obituaries have replaced death notices. An added tax on cigarettes has become a health impact fee. Mental illness has become mental health. And hospitals become community-based treatment centers. Casket was replaced by coffin. While others might use slumber cot or burial couch, what was once an undertaker is now a mortician. Pierre Bourdieu says all communication is more or less euphemistic. If you don't use those particular euphemisms and you do not understand them, you are outside the community and its jargon. It can be doubly profitable because you have the profit of what is said and the profit of denying what is said. You say the smallest room in a house, but deny it because you meant the bathroom or toilet. Let's look at some examples of euphemisms all around us.